the second you decide to become an immigrant, you decide to live for the rest of your life with a broken heart in some way. The architect.
But only I'll make it right.
From hell.
There's always something that you're gonna be missing from somewhere.
Oh, that's outstanding. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll make a new appointment, a couple months.
My name is Marina Ferrero. I am 39 years old. I am from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and I live in Pasadena, California right now.
When both motors are working together?
So actually, I met my husband, we were 16 and 17 in Argentina. He had signed up for like a student exchange program in Argentina. His school was like about 300 kilometers from the capital. It was like a boarding school, more or less.
Yeah? Fixing it?
And then we met at church, and I think I kind of ruined his study time because then every weekend he was back in Buenos Aires just so that we could hang out.
Everybody's wearing it over there, but I'm not wearing it now. California said.
So, I finished law school at 23, and then I had already been working for like 3 years as a sort of paralegal at a firm. So when I was 25, they offered me to become a partner. So by 27, when I reconnected with my husband, I kind of felt like, I was living my best life. Like I was teaching at my alma mater, and I loved to teach, and I loved my job. I felt like I was being able to help people, and but just love makes us do crazy things. Like my simple card. I had a little bit of fear of, like, what if I can't leave and then something happens, or, so I'm like, let's wait, like, let's not file yet, so it took us a while before we filed. And then in 2012, I find out I'm pregnant, and that's when we need to, we need to get this taken care of. The thing is that we did it ourselves. We didn't hire anyone, and we got like objections or observations or things. And at that point, like we both like freaked out a little bit, like, oh God, like our case is not right. Our journey got a little more complicated at that point. At that point, I had a newborn, and then my husband's health at that point started deteriorating quite a bit. He would be okay for like 2 months, and then he would be like very depressed for like 2 months, like barely get out of bed, not even look at his phone for weeks on end. My husband's a veteran, and we're super proud of everything he did, but it comes at a cost. So my husband was diagnosed with a mood disorder in 2019 after a series of events that literally were nothing like the man that I fell in love with. But the diagnosis actually, in some weird way, was a relief, like a confirmation for him and just all of us, like, you're not a bad person, you just need help with this,
Okay, that's good. That's good. Which one is your favorite? My little girl, she's practicing her piano. ¿Cómo?
Malcre.
That's your made-up city name?
Yes.
Malcre? What does it stand for?
I don't know what's going to happen to my immigration situation. I didn't have a job or a house at that point. I was kind of like hopping between my in-laws, and I have an aunt and an uncle that have been like absolutely amazing, but live in Loma Linda, and so I was hopping around. I'm like, that's no environment for a
No, I know
7-year-old
boys
at that
names,
point,
but
you
I
know.
never-
So
I'm not saying kids, I'm saying
like I made one of the hardest decisions of my life, and I had her go back home with my parents. So she's been in Argentina since 2019. I put a lot of my needs on the back burner, including my paperwork and my, immigration situation. Kind of like, okay, it's not an emergency right now. That's kind of how it felt, I remember the receptionist had told me that you guys had like a, I don't know, like a $40 fee or something like that, first time fee or something like that, right? And when the time came for my appointment, it was like 3 days away, and all I had in my account were $50, and I had to live with that for the rest of the month. So I'm like, I can't make this appointment because then I can't take the bus. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like I just kept thinking like I can't do this, and I remember I called to reschedule to say like I'm gonna need to have the appointment moved, and the receptionist said, I don't know, she asked me why, but in the nicest way possible, like why was I rescheduling? And I wouldn't have in a million years said, to me it was super embarrassing to admit because I don't have the $40, but like I told her, she's like, oh no. She's like, you're not canceling because of that. You come anyways, we'll figure it out. And then I came and I met Jonathan, and he was, I don't know, I just saw someone that wanted to help. I'm starting to see not only light at the end of the tunnel, but just I feel hopeful and grateful, and I feel like we're almost there to getting our family back.